Hello.
Watching the flock in Whittle was finishing a flick. The wolves case, eh? Some tale that.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe.
Yes? Yes? The ship carrying the gin sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Esad Eich Cryde Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there. How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What?
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn bearing Clan Hamai symbols. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere. You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte iliveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force.
Transverse cut through the pelvis.
beidem
Surgical
ein
precision.
eichte
No
iliveid.
conventional weapon can do this. Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing... We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my...
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappeared from your life. Nothing interesting. Interesting. Wonder what this means. Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful. Mage must have slept here. What this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark on the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Batista. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing here.
Yes?
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head wasn't.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." and the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, seal my... Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Come with me. I've an idea. Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta ein Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired mi Castle.
Take it you have a plan.
You must win him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. Stronger than I thought. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
We've improved. Last time we tamed a Jinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my...
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of... I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to but I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My.
Think the spirits of... Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in... We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
If we gotta...
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Vagrant.
Maybe he's looking to get hired on a ship. See, that's how you earn respect. Yelling at no such thing. What's wrong?
Witcher.
O Freya, ye who rule land and sea. Step over here. Strength, fill me.
Heard you calling.
Aye, 'cause I was. I thank Mother Nature she didn't
See, one of us, a Gil, went mute all of a sudden. No spell or potion helps him. But it is said strong emotions and experiences can restore speech. So I thought perhaps... Suppose I could try, but I wouldn't even know where to start.
Aye, good, good. That should do it. Scare, irritate. Whatever you wish, provided you do him no harm. You can usually find a Gil near the hallowed oak. Poor man, he's probably praying in his heart for a cure.
You look unwell.
The glory you attain shall never perish. I shall lay evil wherever I find it.
Are you the silent druid? Oh, yeah. They ever try to cure you some other way? Give you potions? Not just mute. Seems he's deaf, too. When do you lose your voice? Can you show me? Charming man. Doesn't look like we'll figure much out. Talking won't get me anywhere. Tin pots. Stand to make all the noise. Put out his fire. Maybe give him a smack once he's asleep.
Wherever I find it, and grant our foes.
Hornet's nest. Known to have therapeutic uses. In shock therapy, for instance.
You look wearied, Whitehair. Foes no rest. The glory you attain shall never perish. Weary Whitehair. To battle shoulder to shoulder with a witcher.
Here are some bugs.
strength will be best.
Greetings, Witcher.
Someone help Bran into the next
Beg
life.
your pardon.
He was breaking black.
Maybe he'll say something if I put out his fire. Tin pots. Stand to make a lot of noise. Maybe give him a smack once he's asleep.
Wherever I find it, and grant our foes no rest.
Hornet's nest. Known to have therapeutic uses. In shock therapy, for instance.
What else?
Let... When you...
Anyway.
Can we talk? Yen and I went to him.
Oh, did you?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there.
I know. You needn't finish. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago. About the time when the oldest...
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have... We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things.
The war. Curious to know your...
Well, I believe Emmir's chosen a...
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
Wouldn't happen.
Certainly. I got my foot.
Yeah, glad to play around.
What? Yeah, I win.
Lovely. Take it. Here.
Thanks.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Crack.
Welcome to the sacred grove.
Looking for someone who'd know some master alchemist.
And you're looking for Gramist? Never heard of anyone who would know more about plants and their attributes than he.
Where can I find him?
Here in the grove. He's got a grotto. But Gramist... well, he's a tad eccentric. And he stopped taking...
What do you Farewell.
Did he? There were very clearly. Here's Frost. We have this one.
Not growing any younger, Grimes. You must pass your knowledge on.
I'm no trained. You must get to the sporting ground. Which I should do whatever it needs. Which
Eh?
Which
Want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak.
You seem a nice enough guy.
Well, I'm not.
I became a druid to avoid others, to not have to deal with them, not to smile when I don't wish to feign compassion when someone's travails matter less to me than a pair of birch cones. So I shall be straight, get out of my sight, for something.
I want you to share your knowledge. Teach me alchemy.
You? My apprentice? That's rich. While you're at it, why did you...
I'm serious.
Is that so? Don't make me laugh. I've devoted my life to alchemy. Son, literally. If you think I'll simply betray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken.
I'd be a good student.
Doubtful. You can't even grasp the simple notion. Though I am preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual, so I could use some help. Even yours. I request...
Well, there's a way out.
Get off your high horse and listen. First, you must bring me a pimpernel from the Muskovan forest. Second, finally, convince Fridtjof to help me perform the rite. He's a druid like I am. You'll find him near...
This Fridtjof, who is he?
A Vadermaker, huh? You don't know the word, do you? And I pledge to make you my apprentice. A Vadermaker is a druid who can manipulate the weather, stop a storm, cause hail, make lightning turn your enemy to ash. I advise to address him with the utmost respect, if you value your life.
Spirit.
As you must know, potential apprentice, alcohol is the base for all potions. Superior alcohol means a higher quality potion. This spirit has no equal. Its strength, its... Unfortunately, the distillery atop Hale Hill has fallen into disrepair. We've lacked a source ever since.
Pimpernel.
Would you teach your grandmother to suck eggs? It's not any pimpernel, but the one that grows in the Muskovan forest.
Forest creature jealously guarding some secrets? All right, I'll do it. But this...
If you wish to be my apprentice, you must stop asking questions. I decide what to tell you and when to do it.
There are very few beings. How can I be a...
Shut... Greetings.
Huh? And they said, where you hang on that? Ain't no one else gonna hunt that beast.
Any idea what...
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wench is clean, and we'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would. But...
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast?
Oh, they have. Right close. Closer than boot and strap. Near from the start, no ordinary man could handle them. Only 4 came back. The rest massacred east of the village. So...
Let's talk about...
You want to bargain? How would you count it?
by species. Drowners look...
Aha! But we've no notion what prowls the high road.
We pre-agree a price. Define a bonus for unforeseen risks.
So, how much? Have it your way. Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like our lads. Heads full of fire, but not a morsel of thought between them.
The 4 survivors. Where'll I find them?
Aim to talk to Sphera? Maybe 'tain't a bad idea. They're sitting over there. Look!
Well, ask this Witcher. He'll tell you monsters don't set traps.
What's the issue?
Ye or anyone ever heard of a beast setting a wagon in the road, then waiting in ambush? They're too plowing dumb for that, damn it.
Dumb or no, they tore a few of our lads to shreds, and we ran like rats.
Really thought you could take on this month?
We had to try. If we didn't... Think Larvik's some kind of getaway for mutants? Witchers stopping in every week?
Willing to talk about it? Tell me what happened.
Correct.
Ask away.
Remember what the...
It were dark. Casper thought he saw...
"'Cause I did. It was huge. Its maw all blood smeared.
Word is, you were ambushed.
Short way from here, along the road to Lofferton. Saw what?
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh, blood spurted in me eyes. I wiped it away, looked, saw Einar lying dead.
Interesting.
Huh? For what?
You've no respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch, Yennefer.
I think I'll stop here. I have something to do later. Beep beep.